Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This question, June 17, 43 variant, question number 3, and kinematics topic. In this question, he says a train travels between two stations, A and B. The train starts from rest at A and accelerates at a constant rate t and t seconds until reach the maximum speed of 25. It then travels on a constant speed before decelerating and constant rate and come to rest at a B. It means from A to B, we have a very clear, first it is accelerating, then moving constant speed and then decelerating. So acceleration, deceleration, and constant speed. This is the whole story. Uh, but important thing is what here? The magnitude of a train deceleration is twice the magnitude of acceleration, and total time is 180 seconds. So most important thing, as I'm going right now here, this is the most important thing. The magnitude of train is twice. I want to tell you one thing. If it is a twice or it's thrice or a 4 times or 5 times, I'm explaining this point. Because if you don't understand this point, you can't solve the question. Impossible. So have a look here. First of all, I'll just give you an idea. So it is accelerating. Let's say it is like this, and speed it gains the 25 seconds. So this is 25 meter per second. Sorry, this speed it gains. Okay, no problem at all. Okay, then it move with a constant speed, and then it decelerates. Now this point is very important. You'll come to know that this gap, intentionally I'm showing you 2t, sorry, capital T, what according to he mentions. And this time where, okay, I'm showing you 1 minute, please. 1 minute. I'm showing you, wait a minute. I'm showing you, wait a minute. I'm showing you, okay. I think I'll make a straight line better. Okay. Okay, I'm showing you this and I'm showing you this. So when I show you this point, you'll come to know that this time is capital T. How much this time would be and why I made it so small time. Why not this gap and that gap equals to each other? If he says that acceleration and deceleration equals to each other, so this gap is T, 100% this gap is also T. But problem is that in this particular condition, this is T divided by 2. You can ask me, sir, what is the logic? And actually deceleration is 2 times to acceleration. An acceleration formula, if you know it, a velocity, change of the velocity, y2 minus y1, which is 25. And the time is, this is a 2 times 2. What is the acceleration actually? The y2 minus y1 over the time. The gap between this one is 25 and gap which is a t. And what about this one? You ask about this one, deceleration. If you talk about this situation, what happens is t by 2 comes here. If I write t by 2, this t flips and it becomes the same thing what we have on the right hand side. Then it's a balance. It means it will come here. So it means 225, 225, and by time. So it means one criteria is very simple. When it is a twice. So this time would be half of it. Let's say the time is not twice, the 3 times, the thrice. What is in that situation? In that situation, I tell you one thing. It means that this is not 2 times, 3 times. Then what happens? This time would be 1 by 3. But this time is t, and this time would be t divided by 3. 3 times smaller time, 3 times smaller. And let's say the 4 times, the acceleration is a 4 times, not twice, 4 times. So then what is this time t? And this will take 4 times for a 4th time less. So it means 4 times less than that. So I hope so you got the point very well. And if you follow this, you can solve the question. Otherwise, you cannot solve the question. So it means t by 2. So this time is t, and this would be half of it. Okay, this half will make the deceleration twice. All right. Now have a look now carefully. Okay. What is what a first part is a sketching part, which we have done, alhamdulillah. 1 marks clear, 1 mark clear. Find expression in terms of t, the length. Okay, one more thing. Total time is 180. So this full time is 180. So if this is, this, how to get the time for the constant. So naturally I can, he's asking same thing. Finding expression t, that length of time for which the train is traveling with a constant speed. So he is asking us this time, or mean to say this time. So I can say that the part number two, time is equals to, I can give its time, just a word, I think better to label is at as a T2. So T2 is, or even small t, we can label even, no problem at all. Small t equal to 180 minus this time, capital T, minus this time. So when I solve it, it becomes 180 minus, take LCM of these two, I get 2 LCM 2t minus t. It comes, sorry, wait 1 minute, please. This is a, I have to subtract from the both. And I think 1 minute, please. Best idea, take common out. Otherwise, a little confusing. So I think this is a better approach. Otherwise, algebraically, you can do mistake. So this is becomes 3 pi by 2. Because half plus 1 is 3 pi by 2. That is what 3 by 2. So this time is becomes very clear. So it means this time I'm writing 180 minus 3t divided by 2. This is clear. Now what the next part is saying, distance traveled from A to B is 33 meter meters. So it means a full area of the trapezium is equals to 330. And how I can do it now. An area of trapezium is very clear. So area is formula half into h into a plus b. And whenever trapezium comes, so what is a, what is b? This gap is a, this gap is b, and the gap between them is called h. A is equals to, you can say this, b equals total distance time, and that we know 180. So I'm replacing, and height is a gap which is 25. So I'm replacing 25, and a is at this gap. So I'm writing it 180 minus 3t divided by 2, and b is this, and which is equals to total time 180. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, this point is also clear. And what is now technique? And but this area equal to 330, 3300. Now this 2 and 25 will go left hand side. So 333300 into 2 divided by 25. And 180 will give you 360 minus 3 divided by 2. And if it's type in left hand side 3300 into 2 divided by 25, it becomes 264 and equal to 360 minus 3t divided by 2. This whole thing come this way, and this whole thing goes on other side. 3t by 2 and 360 minus 264. And when I subtract, uh, I get 96. So 96 into 2 and divide by 3, I get 64. It means this is 64 seconds, and 64 divided by 2, this becomes 32 seconds. So alhamdulillah rabbil alameen, how far is asking, how far stand for distance when it's decelerating. So I need to find the area of the last this triangle, and this time I know this 32, and this I know is 25. So half into base into height. So distance is actually equals to half into base, and base is 32, height is 25. And let's see what answer comes. And alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen, 400 meters is a distance while it was decelerating, and the question is completely done.